It's time to drop the hammer. Good start for Macon up front. It's going to lead them down into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide back in the field. Got real crowded right in that general vicinity. Kyle Jones back in the mid-pack. He's up front. Bacon's going to stretch his legs on. Leap out away from what is the battle for the number 2 spot. Out around the outside comes the 21 AZ. Swanson looking for second. Not going to find him. Justin Zimmerman is now to throttle full. Promise is looking for glory. In the 1Z car back in the field, or the pound 1 car rather. Up front, Bacon continues to show the way. Jake Swanson not wandering far back in the number 2 spot. So red flag comes out, and we got a big tumble down the back chute for Charge and Charles Davis Jr. Late in the corner, he'll punch the throttle. We're off and running. Good start for Jake Swanson. 21 AZ came up to the back bumper of the number 69 car with the blue. Looking out to the outside. Needs to find something on the high side of the racetrack. Charges down the back straightaway. Zimmerman had a good start. Now, unfortunately, can't seal the deal down into turn number 3. He is way up high on the racetrack. Gives up a couple spots down through 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway comes that battle for second. Baloo, short slider down into the corner. Picks off the 21 AZ car, shuffles him back a position. That will throw Justin Grant into the mix now. Looking down the inside. Keeps it nose to nose down into turn number 3 as Justin Grant works the bottom line. Boogies his way onto the front straightaway. He'll take a shot at Baloo in the number 12 car this next lap rounds. Robert Ballew's got to be careful. He's back behind. Good charge coming out of Brody Roa. So he'll look to the outside. Runs it deep into turn number 3 for Brody Roa. Once again, a 3-wide battle. Justin Grant trying to hold off Jake Swanson. Roa ripping a lip. Watch the 17R car. The man on the move, the man on the mission. He shows the way to those back behind. He's got a good drive out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Deep into the corner, all the way through to the apex for Brody Roa. Look at this, going to pick their pocket coming out of the corner. But bam, moves into the number 3 spot. Baloo has halved the advantage of Brady Bacon into 69 car. Bacon has got to go. No memo to be found. A sitting duck out front. Baloo ripping the lip onto the front straightaway. We bring it across. 3 laps to go this time by Robert Baloo running the gun in the top shelf. The madman working the wheel down the back straightaway. Bacon trying to get into turn number 3. Baloo looks to the outside. Bacon's got company for the race lead. Out of turn number 4. Bacon hangs on. He'll slide up to the high side. Beep, beep, I'm here to compete, says Baloo, and he's out. Out over the cushion. Caution flag coming out. Oh. Bacon slammed the door in his face. Baloo missed the mark. Skips out over the cushion. In the corner, but what a run Baloo had going on. Green-white checker finish coming at us. Bacon this time takes him to the high side. Brings him down off the banking onto the front straightaway. He's got to hustle. He'll go to the outside. Rogers looks to the inside. Slide job out across the racetrack. 3 wide. Out of the corner. Look out. Rogers trying to clear around the outside of Cal Cummins. Cummins couldn't get it hustling up off the bottom. Swanson slides into the number 2 spot. He'll go after third on the field. The white flag comes out up front. Big charge down the front straightaway, and the gap opens up between Brady Bacon and the rest of the field. Still battling back behind Cummins and Rogers. Battling for that final podium spot. Here comes Justin Grant in the waiting stages. Up front, though, Brady Bacon going to pick up his first win ever at Devil's Bowl Speedway and go to number 2 all-time. Tie with Tom Bigelow for all-time feature event wins. Is up and out he comes. Make some noise for the Macho Man, Brady Bacon. So we'll send it down with Drake.
Thanks a lot, Chet. Earlier this year, Brady Bacon moved into sole possession of third time on the AMSOIL USAC National Car Series win list. And now he has tied Tom Bigelow for second. That was an emotional win at Ocala. I'm sure this one ranks right up there as he's finally able to get a win here at the Devil's Bowl Speedway. And to boot with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Cars, he's got the cowboy hat on. Race fans, the Macho Man, Brady Bacon, your winner. Brady, another history-making night for you as you tied Tom Bigelow for second on the all-time AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car win list. It was a special one when you got into third. What does this one mean now to tie for second?
It means a lot. Tom's a friend of mine, lives in Winchester as well. Winning at Devil's Bowl is pretty big for me, especially it seems like maybe the clock's ticking on this place, and this place was a little bit like Kokomo for me. earlier in my career. I ran second here a bunch to a lot of really good guys, Jason Johnson, Gary Wright, Shane Stewart, Brian Brown. So we never could quite get the job done with the wing here, so I'm glad to finally get it done with a non-wing car here. I actually ran second in a non-wing car here about 13 years ago too, so I haven't been back since in a non-wing car, so glad to get it done. Thanks to Tom Lorenz and everybody at Smiley's Racing Products for helping us out when we come back here. He's been a supporter of mine for over 15 years, and always glad to work with him when we come back in his neck of the woods, and helps us all year round with a bunch of other stuff too. So thank him for coming on board for this swing, and also the Hobson family from Winchester. They actually live in Texas sometimes too. Thanks to them for helping out, and thanks for the fans for coming out, and hopefully just good to see a good car count, non-wing racing building in other parts of the country. So thanks to everyone who's worked down here to kind of get that cultivated, and hopefully we can put on 2 more good shows for the rest of the weekend.
The racetrack changed a lot towards that end of that race, and Robert Ballou got close. Obviously, he spun off the edge of the racetrack. So what did you see from your vantage point? Did you feel like that was the right move at the right time to secure the win?
Yeah, I knew the top bottom was going to be tough to beat in 1 and 2, but it was getting pretty slow. But, we're getting close to the end of the race, so I was just going to someone's going to beat me on the top. And he poked his nose out there, and I saw him, and I knew it was kind of time to move up. So got a good enough run to get in front of him. He kind of gave me a little tap down the front straightaway, and I don't know if he wasn't expecting me to go to the top in front of him, probably not, but I was kind of ready for that move if I needed to do it. So luckily able to hold off everybody else on the last 2 laps on the restart and get it done.
Brady Bacon with his 6th win on the season. More importantly, ties Tom Bigelow for 2nd on the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Series win list.